Nij Pujabilya, Mamakot Ngalamort, Ninjangoran, Nining Kalabal. Puja Kawan, Pangala Kawan, Nija Nyungara, Wudjara Walburning. Demenga, Jukanba, Nundanba, Jinanin Karnan. Ngala Karich, Dokan, Kwak, Kora Yai, Burawan. Kaya Nunduk, Wudjari Tjaltjraak Rangers, Dutch Ngala Mud Puja, Ba Wadang, Modajabini. Dema Kumbam, Wudjari Nyungar, Ba Wadanol Nyungar, Balak Nangalong. Korak Wanjanyai, Beat Karich Pula, Benwenerup Puja Kwak.
The Benwenerup on the Lort River is one of our great spiritual highways of sacred and significant importance. And this is also very ecological. Our story here is a creation story. It deals with a dispute between the Mallee-hen, the Now, the Wallach, the wedge-tailed eagle, and the people, or the Wadong, or the Crow. It leads us and tells us about how we've got to look after country and share a lot of our resources with those around us, whether it be human, or whether it be animal, whether it be insect, or whether it be bird.
Our stories tell us of these songlines. These creation stories, they are our law, how our ancestors mandate the way we need to care and manage this system. So we have a set of binding principles for the management of the waterways. We inherit the responsibility to uphold these principles and care for the waterways. With our Healthy Country Plan, we are focused on our program to restore the health of our cultural corridors. The river systems and estuaries have cultural and social significance for all Wudjari people.
Our old people were forcibly removed from these lands, and we have suffered a long history of dispossession and disadvantage ever since. At the same time, we have seen the country suffer and our landscapes are under pressure.
Even in our generations, our kids would catch feeds of mullet right up beyond the bridge of the river. Now we don't see any.
So in response, we are doing long-term cultural mapping, protecting specific places along the waterway, and working on a landscape scale plan with farmers and agencies to restore the health of the system, reconnecting our broken songlines.
Standing at Benwenerup is what my family used to call it way back then, before it was, named Stokes Inlet. As a kid, we'd come out fishing and camping. We used to collect oysters and shellfish, but there's a lot of runoff from the farms and the chemicals coming in the cascades and down the Lort. You can see there's signs of algal growth. The river catchment from up the cascades, they're just all salt affected. And all the chemicals and all that just comes straight down into the river and the estuary here. It's hard for the shellfish to survive. And we just want to bring back the shellfish that was here once before when we used to come down and fish.
The health of this system is linked to our community's health as places to hunt, fish and gather bush resources, and to teach cultural practices to younger generations, including caring for country.
With our Ranger program, we work together to carry out cultural surveys of the waterways with our elders, identify the range of heritage values and do a condition assessment of these values with threats and impacts.
We work with specialists from various fields and carry out environmental assessments linked to our ongoing cultural mapping work.
We develop project plans and local partnerships and work with the rangers on a range of land care projects, including revegetation, biodiversity fencing and cultural burning.
At the same time, we develop research partnerships for long-term monitoring of the waterways, including freshwater fish ecology studies, plant studies, seed collecting and salinity monitoring.
I get up to a lot of things being a ranger. From one day to the next you're doing something different, but all the time you're out on country and you're caring for the land, you're connecting with the spirits of your ancestors, all the elders and people who walked before. Knowing that they've been there and just seeing all the stone artefacts and spears and tools, it's evidence of where our ancestors have been. A real special feeling. It just touches your heart. Tracing our family's footsteps and where they lived, and that all the way along the creek beds to the inlet, to the ocean. It's a sense of pride and good feeling knowing that we're going to be taking care of it, just keeping the corridor along there healthy and restored to its former glory.
The projects form part of our adaptive management. Cultural conservation corridors reconnect the fragmented landscape and restore our broken songlines.
And when our elders are once again harvesting shellfish from the estuaries, we know that our efforts are working. Country is healing, our community is healing.